credit card bill is over $1,000 this month. What did you spend on? Oh, that's because I went to an event last month. A smartphone game event again? It was a 3rd-year anniversary event, and my team members did a pretty good job. But $1,000 a month is too much. Don't you remember? I'm the team leader. It's all about the members' motivation. I'm not saying stop playing the game, but you have to think about your family. I'm thinking about my family too. That's why I'm working, right? Even though you're working, if you are spending $1,000 a month, we can't make a living. This is an important time for my team. Our performance is improving too. I don't care about that. You wouldn't understand it. It's hard to manage people. You say you're managing. That's in a game, right? We should be in that position at work. You think it's just a game, don't you? You have an old-fashioned way of thinking. Society exists even in games. Sooner or later, a lot of people will live in a fictional world, don't you know? Okay. Mr. Guan said that. Believe it or not, we live in a real world now. Remember? You'll be the only one left behind by the time if you keep saying things like that. I'm living in the real world. It's a difference in values. I'm just saying, don't spend a lot of money on games. I'm not talking about values. You play games too. I enjoy it for free. But you bought a Switch last month. I'll play it for years for 1/5 of what you spent last month. It's the same thing as you spending your money on games. I'm not saying you shouldn't spend it all on games, but as I said, it's just too much this time. Can't I just do it once in a while? So you won't spend anything this month then? I'll cut it down to $500. How expensive is that game? I can't bother everyone on my team by my personal reason. What? Are you playing a game to compete with others for the amount of money you've paid to strippers? Something like, I'm going to make her number 1. Is that what you're saying? Don't make fun of me. It's a real brain game with an emphasis on strategy. When you make a strategy with your friends and fight rivals. It's an intellectual game, just like chess or Japanese chess. You wouldn't understand. Then why don't you use your brains instead of using money? This is why amateurs are so annoying. If I don't spend the money to get a rare and strong weapon, I can't fight in the first place. What's with the brain game? In the end, you're just beating each other with wads of cash. You know what? You should never say that. Anyway, you need to cut down to $100 a month. I won't even be able to save money with this. We're making a living, so what's the problem? What if we have a child? We need to save for our future. Then we won't have a child for a while, because right now, I want to concentrate on gaming. Why do you think like that? I'm almost 30, remember? It takes a lot of energy to raise a child, so I'd rather have a child while I'm still young. Anyway, right now my priority is the game. You know how many of my friends are relying on me? You're going to put the game before me? I never thought I'd hear those words come out of your mouth. While watching a drama, when a woman said, "What's more important, me or work?" You said, "I can't believe it." There's a big difference between work and games. They're not different. Actually, the game needs me a lot more than the company does. That's self-deprecation, right? Are you seriously saying that? What's self-deprecating about it? I'm a team leader who the members rely on. At work, my useless boss just uses me for jobs. They don't know what I'm really capable of. On the other hand, in the smartphone game, I'm recognized because it's a meritocracy. I don't get it at all. Oh, I'll take 3 paid days off next week. Huh? Next week? What's going on? Huh? You seriously don't understand anything. I have a big event next week. Huh? Don't tell me you're going to take off for a game. Games are more fulfilling than a boring job. Aren't you going to make an effort to make your real life more fulfilling? If you have a problem with that, why don't you play it too? I made you an account before, didn't I? Oh, you were messing with my phone without my permission, saying something about friend referral bonus? If you try it, you'll see how great it is. Oh, but don't come into my team, okay? I don't accept beginners. I'm not going to play it. I'm not interested. Then don't complain. Whatever. Do what you want. Hey, how about we get divorced? What? What is it all of a sudden? I didn't say anything about the game, right? We haven't been talking at home at all lately. And it's been a long time since we've slept together, hasn't it? That's because you're playing games all the time. And you don't answer when I talk to you. You don't even let go of your phone at all until you go to bed. It's all your fault. I've been playing games because you've been cold. I don't think so. But if there was a problem, I would fix it. So there will not be a divorce out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I can't do this anymore. I can't live with you. So give me a specific reason. I told you, because you're cold. Which part? Are you talking about my attitude? You don't even know what I'm talking about. You can't convince me. Please, just shut up and divorce me. That doesn't make sense at all. What's happening? Tell me the truth. I found someone I like. What? Are you cheating on me? I'm not cheating on you. We're not in that kind of relationship yet. That's not the point, is it? Who is it? Someone from the company? No, it's not. At first, she was just one of our team members. This is fate. She's an angel that I met by some miraculous chance in a game where 90% of users are male. Huh? You mean you had an affair in a game? I told you, I wasn't cheating on you. I really can't believe this. A woman. It's hard to find a guy like me anymore. But it's real. Accept it. Why are you becoming so defiant? So you're saying we can stay in a marriage like this? It's too sudden. I can't keep up. I can't do it anymore. I can't lie about how I feel. You're terrible. This is just so wrong. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Let's just stick together, shall we? Let's fight through this tough fate together. What's with that line? Is this what people call a gamer brain? It's a real turn-off. Also, what do you mean by we? You're just having fun by yourself. See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. That's what I call a difference in values. What are you going to do from now on? I'm telling you, divorce is the only way. I already filled the papers out. Now, you fill it out and submit it. You fill it out and submit it. Wait a minute. Let's talk about it, okay? I'm not changing my mind anymore. I'm not agreeing to a divorce. Anyway, I'm not going home. Wait! Are you Ed's wife? Yes, but who are you? I'm Ed's fiancé. Excuse me? You're a baked pastry. Oh, silly me. Fiancé. I'm such a clumsy little boy. If it's a prank, I'm going to block you. Oh my god, why are you so dull? Didn't you hear anything from Ed? Could it be that you're the one Ed likes? How do you know my contact? You linked your contact to your account in the game. It was easy to find you. The only low-level friend of Ed was you. It's possible to message me from there? That's terrifying. I'm going to delete my account too about. What do you want? Please divorce Ed as soon as possible. His heart belongs to me already. You're serious, right? So why are you pretending to be a boy? Can you stop acting like a weird character? I'm listening, but nothing's really making sense. What do you mean, character? I'm just acting like my true self. I can't talk to you like that. What? You want money? If it's compensation money, I've already got it ready for you. Wow, you have that much common sense. Haha, Ed is right. He said you're picky about money. Oh, you two even talked about that. Then I'll ask for $30,000. Sum up. Then I will file for divorce. You're a true gold digger, aren't you? I'll transfer the money tomorrow. Please file the divorce. Quickly. Margaret, I've been thinking about you a lot. What? I think I'm going to come home after all. I've been away from you and I've realized... What are you trying to say? Let's just continue to be together like we have been. You haven't filed for divorce yet, have you? I did this morning. What? What? You're kidding, right? You said you didn't agree to the divorce. Are you kidding me? It's already been officially accepted. So you and I are strangers now. Then let's remarry. Impossible. It's not impossible. We can start over. We're a couple. A piece of paper like divorce papers can't tear us apart. If you have a problem with the legal system, why don't you demonstrate in the parliament? I'm not kidding. You're the one I love. I love you, Margaret. What? Wasn't it Nina? How did you know that? I know Nina. I mean, Mr. Nick, right? I never thought I'd lose my husband to a man. You know that much? I've been fooled, you know. You're into that kind of thing. That's why you couldn't stay married to me. I'm not prejudiced against LGBTQ at all, okay? Honestly, you don't have to hide it. I'm not interested in such things. He pretended to be a woman. I was tricked. I'm a victim. Huh? What are you talking about? You just had a misunderstanding, didn't you? Nina was serious about you, right? And you say such thing. What the hell? Whose side are you on? Nina is much more reasonable than you. Yesterday, I got a call from Nina. I was angry about him at first. Huh? I didn't hear anything about that. He paid me a lump sum, $80,000, in compensation money, so that he could be with you. So I called him again this morning and asked him about it. Compensation money? I didn't know about this. What did you ask him? You hadn't met Nina yet, had you? He told me that if I saw him before the divorce, it would be cheating on my wife. I mean, it's impossible when you promise to marry someone without even seeing each other once. We were a team together for over a year. We had a deep connection, you know. That guy betrayed me of that connection. You're the betrayer. You betrayed me and Nina. He lied about his gender. It's a scam. Well, he didn't. He tried to tell you about his gender, but you told him you would accept him as he is, because I couldn't believe he was a man just from his picture. You're such a jerk, aren't you? He was so serious. Why are you taking his side? He's the one who lied to your husband. He's a much more decent person than you. He ain't decent, that bastard. How can you call someone who loves you so seriously a bastard? Listen, I'm a victim of deception, right? I'm going home now. There's no place for you to come back home to. Don't say that. I'm going home anyway. I won't open the door if you come back. By the way, I already changed the lock. How dare you? I don't have anywhere to go. I was going to live with that guy. I can't even afford tonight. Why don't you just live with him? He even signed the lease for your new house. I can't live with that man. I can't. I can't live with you either. And I quit my job. He said he runs a company. I heard he makes money from web marketing. I'm in the same business, as I know about his company. You were even going to ask him to take care of your job? That's right. My life is a mess because of him. This is no one's fault. Do something about it yourself. Please, please help me. I have no obligation to help you. Don't ever show your face again to me. We're a couple, aren't we? Let's help each other live. We're not a couple anymore. I wish you all the best with Nina. Don't give up on me. I don't think you've had any physical contact yet, so I'm not going to charge you on compensation money. But I'll charge you for the money you spent from our savings in the game, okay? I calculated it, and it's over $20,000. I don't have that kind of money. If we live together again, it won't be a problem, right? Right, let's have a baby. I thought you said you wanted to have a baby soon. The thought of making a baby with you makes me feel absolutely disgusted. Seriously, I'm glad I didn't have one. Hey, please. Can you at least lend me some money? I'm flat broke. Right, you got money from that guy, right? You can give it to me since I'm the one who brought in the money for you. Too bad. I already have returned the compensation money to him. Why are you being merciful to that guy? Be merciful to me too. Please, just a little bit. I have no mercy for you. I will also charge you for the money you spent. After that, a lawyer will do the rest and I'll block you. Goodbye. I won't play games anymore, so please forgive me. Hey, Margaret, forgive me. After that, Ed had no choice but to return to his parents' house. But Mr. Nick came to his and it became a chaotic situation. His parents found out about the situation and disowned him. He also said some very horrible things to Mr. Nick, and he was sued. I have received several requests for reinstatement from Ed, but I have ignored them all. Now, he has managed to find a live-in job and is paying the installments for the spendthrifts I have charged him. On the other hand, I was offered a position at Mr. Nick's company, whom I have been in contact with from the time since this happened. It's a funny coincidence, but I am enjoying my job with much higher benefits than before.